Hello, everybody. Good evening. Today is, I think, what is today? Monday, I think. I don't know. I think today might be a Monday. Okay, Monday before the Thanksgiving, I think, of 2018. And oh goodness, I don't know why, but well, actually, I kind of have some nice guess, but I feel this fatigue. I mean, today wasn't particularly a busy day or anything, or a long day or anything, but I guess it's the weather change, I guess. Today is like 40 degree Fahrenheit in November, Alaska, so it's very warm, but when it was cold and when suddenly gets warm, even if it's getting warm, actually you can catch a cold more easily in that kind of weather change because your body is kind of complacent, so you take all these layers off. So yeah, I didn't catch a cold, but because I always prevent a cold by taking those Dayquil stuff, so one pill, two pills, and then yeah, I don't catch a cold, but I still my body's I think having some needing some time to adjust to this warm weather because last week was fairly chilly, and also during the lunchtime, I did some exercise too. A lot. I mean, not too much, but about 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups and upside down, shoulder push-up like what, 14 times, 20 times, and squat 20 times, calf 50 times. Yeah, it doesn't take that long actually for those exercises. During the lunchtime, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But yeah, yeah, it was quite intense, okay, because I was doing it fairly fast. Maybe that's what it is. And also, I did like 2 mile run too during the lunchtime. Whew. So let's continue to talk about good versus evil. Okay, so we can do it in a absolutistic way, absolutistic definition of good versus evil, and also relativistic definition of good and evil. Okay, so relativity relativistic definition of good and evil, it applies is coordinate invariant, meaning it does not depend on your point of view. Whether you love tattoos, whether you hate tattoos, doesn't matter. Okay, this relativistic definition of good and evil that we're gonna do is this. Okay, what is good? X is good. Belong to, let's say, the set of good things. Let's call it G. Okay. This sorry, this kept falling off. Um, yeah, I hit this part of the thumb 2 weeks ago, and now it's falling off. Good. X is something good. Okay. If if and only if in formal logic we do this. It means okay, X is good to you. Okay, you are the I. You're an individual. Okay, so GI is set of all the good things to you, to that you as an individual. Okay, now X is good to you, meaning feeling. Okay, feeling equation. You as an individual, or me, It's positive. It makes you happy. Okay. X makes you happy. Then you see X as something good. All right. If it is tattoo, does tattoo makes you happy? Yeah. Then tattoo, you see tattoo as something good. Me, personally, lack of tattoo is something good. Why? Because lack of tattoo is what makes me happy. Me myself, I'm happy when I don't have any tattoos. Also, when I see other people, I'm happy when I see people without any tattoos. Okay, so absence of tattoos is what's good for me. But so you are a pro tattooist. I'm anti tattooist. This kind of logical equation applies to both you and me. Okay, why? Because we define in a relativistic term. What is good? Whatever it is that makes you happy. Okay, so this equation does not. This definition of good, what is evil, yeah, it does not depend on your opinion, your individuality. No, it doesn't. Now, what is bad then? So X does not belong to everything that's good to this individual and feeling. Okay, it makes you feel bad. Okay, so then it's something that is evil to you. So if you're a tattooist, you see me as a Satan, as a devil, or somebody extremely evil. Why? Because I'm an anti-tattooist. Okay, so yeah, I make you feel bad. I cause unhappiness to you. So probably in your world, in your point of view, yeah, I'm like Satan, devil. I'm evil. So I'm causing you unhappiness. Okay. It's like some children. I mean, actually, every children, at least once in their life, childhood, yeah, they hate their parents, right? Because oh, my parents don't give me candies, so I hate my parents. My parents are devils, like Satans, because they refuse to give me candies. They make me miserable and unhappy. Okay. So, but this is relative term of definition of this good and evil. Okay. Uh, Absolutistic definition of good and evil is this. Okay, feeling, feeling. Okay, how about this? Current feeling. When time is equal to the like feeling when time is equal to zero, like present. Okay. Then what is absolutistic definition of good versus evil? Is this. Well, I kind of gave it away to you. Okay, so t equals zero. Okay, the feeling of you about this entity X or activity X right now. Okay, it makes you feel good now, like sex, for example. Yeah, it makes me feel good now. Okay, so I'm just giving it to you away, giving you away kind of what would be the absolutistic definitions of good and evil. So I'm gonna give you time to figure that out, to write it out. Okay, I'll give you like I don't know 5-10 minutes. Because today is one of those days I will need a frequent break. 'Cause I'm kind of low energy now. Okay, so yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. Write down right here. Okay, what is the absolutistic definition of good and evil that does not depend on individual? Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this I term probably. So it doesn't matter. Okay, what is absolutistic good and evil? Um, so if something, according to the absolutistic definition of good, if something is good, it is good for everybody. Everybody. It does not depend on you or me. If something is evil, then it's evil to everybody. It does not depend on you or me. Okay. This is relativistic definition of good and evil because it depends on how you feel about it. But two different people feel about the same thing different ways. Like Apple, for example. I love Apple. Some people hate Apple. Okay. Okay. So that's relativistic. But in brand new definition of absolutivistic good and evil, if something is good, then it's good for everybody. You and me, it doesn't matter whether you like it or not. Now, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I want you to come up with this equation. Okay, definition, something that look like this. Okay, shouldn't be that hard, alright? Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. Should be easy. Okay. So what's your answer, my friends? What's your answer, my friend? I'm not sure if you have plural or singular there. Oh, what difference does it make? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're all beautiful, wonderful people. Thank you for being with me. You're my best friend forever, okay? So let's put it in blue. We gotta distinguish this. Okay, so uh let's make some room for my eraser. Whew. Doing some water. I'm giving you extra time actually. Ah, water is good. I love water. What can I do without water? Hmm. Okay. How do I put this? Now I need to think about it. Well, first of all, it's too close. Let me take off my glasses and move back a little bit. So I need you to see this. Okay, so can you see this? Yeah, you can kind of see it, right? T equals 0. Time equals 0. Okay. Oh boy. Now I need to think about this. Oh, because I kind of have an idea. Probably you do too, but I didn't stream out the details yet. This means if and only if. Okay, so both necessary condition and sufficient condition means two sets are the same. Okay. So yeah, it's formal logic. If and only if, sufficient condition and also necessary condition. Okay, that's what it means by directional arrow. Well, let's just go ahead and try it. Okay. Time is equal to maybe just let's say infinity or some big number. Maybe after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Okay. We'll just put a person, generic person P. Okay, so well, you gotta put some person there, right? So basically, it's like is this okay? Maybe hundreds years from now, 100 years from now, our descendants, our what great grandchildren or great great grandchildren, I don't know how it'd be 100 years from now. Maybe grandchildren, great grandchildren, probably, right? Yeah, they look at us now in history book 100 years from now, okay, and let them be the judge. All right. Why is it so necessary that time is equal to some big number? We put this infinity symbol, but it doesn't have to be infinity. It can be just 100 years or 1,000 years, 10,000 years, doesn't matter. Okay, let our descendants be the judge. Okay, because they're kind of objective. Okay, because let's look back 100 years ago. Okay, in America there were still kind of racial racism, right? So in early 1900s, right? But at that time, many people thought racism is a good thing. Okay, that's why so many people were racists. But if we 100 years from that point, we read history books and we realize our ancestors, American ancestors, were wrong. Okay, let's go back in some different country 100 years ago. Nazism by Hitler. Back in those days, yeah, many Germans were anti-Semitic and they supported Hitler. Hitler was elected actually. He was an elected whatever president or prime minister, whatever they called it. Führer, right? Fearmonger, whatever. Führer. Yeah, Heil Hitler, you know. So yeah, they loved Hitler. They did. But 100 years after, or 70 years after, do you see what I'm getting at? Because at the present time, at this moment, there are a lot of trends that are popular now. Hey, racism was very popular in early 1900s in America. Nazism, Hitler was very popular. What 70 years ago in Germany, he was popular. He was elected. He didn't like make this coup d'état. No, no. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, political assassination, whatever. Doesn't matter. Majority of German people elected, voted for Hitler to be their king. Okay? You have to understand this. You have to know history, okay? Because if you don't learn history, you will repeat bad histories. That's not good. You don't want to learn. You don't want to repeat the bad history of humanity, okay? But it turns out it keeps on repeating. So we want to finish this endless cycle of repeating bad history again and again. We want to end that cycle. We want kingdom come, thy will be done. Okay? We want this planet Earth to be a paradise. That's our goal in the humanology. We actually believe it is possible to end all this misery, all this ignorance, all these crimes. We believe it is possible to get rid of evil once and for all. Okay? We believe in it. Humanology is half religion and half science. Okay? We have very religious component in there. Okay? That's what makes humanology complete. Okay? We integrate religion. Okay? That's one half of it. Okay? Now, I hope you are enjoying all this. I am. So that's that. Okay. So what's evil is it's opposite of that. Okay. This person's feeling 100 years from now is very negative about racism, Nazism, anti-Semitism, whatever. This empire, what? Expansionism, you know, this nationalism, you know, nationalistic expansionism, like, oh, global conquer, let's make colonies, let's, you know, conquer all the other countries, that kind of expansionism. Yeah, we look back 100 years in the history book and we realize our ancestors were wrong. Okay, so yeah, our descendants, like 100 years from now, yeah, they're the best judges, okay, of us. Okay, so yeah, let history judge us. Yeah. Why? Do you know why? I'm gonna give you like how many. So why are our descendants the best judge? Let history be the judge. You know, there's this maxim that says something like that, right? Why is that the case? I need you to think why, okay? Because there is a good reason for it, okay? And hint, I give you 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then I give you a hint, and we'll take a break, okay? And then I want you to come up with an answer. Biology, okay? That's all I'm gonna give to you. Biology. That's all the hint I'm going to give you. Because if I say more, it will be too easy, okay? So yeah, it kind of became too easy already because I just said more than biology, okay? So yeah. Come up with an answer, please. Okay, what's your answer, my dear friend? My best friend forever? What is your answer? Hmm? Oh boy. It's. What's your answer? Biology. What comes to your mind? We are taking it very slow today, okay? So take your time. Just sit back. Okay, if you don't want to think, don't think. Okay, I give you the answer. I mean, my version of answer. Your answer might be more right than mine, okay? But I give you my version of answer. Because you are being silent, okay? So, well, at least now, for now, you are. So, there's nobody watching this. I mean, it's not that I'm blaming you. It's just the way it is. I'm unknown, an obscure character. Nobody knows me. Well, just my friends and family and my neighbors. I have a very good reputation, okay? People love me, alright? So, I have no enemies in the world, okay? So, yeah, I have a very good reputation in the community I belong to. I do my job, okay? I try to dress nice, and yeah, people appreciate that. Okay. So, what's your answer? If you ask me, evolution. Okay. Ideologies, new ideologies like Nazism, anti-Semitism, or racism, they come and go. But there are some ideologies like theory of relativity, but relativism, okay, general special relativityism, they endure, they survive. So what is this? It's nothing but evolution. Okay, there's some mutation, metaphysical mutation. Okay, yeah, the brand new ideologies, brand new species, just like in biology, in zoology, in animal world, plant world. Yeah, brand new species comes and go. They go extinct sometimes because this mutated genetic trait is something not quite beneficial, but it's rather harmful. Mutations. Okay, so there are good mutation and bad mutation. Most mutation is neutral. Okay, so it's like Gaussian curve, bell curve. Okay, most mutation is neutral, but there are some extremely negative mutations like cancer. There's some very few positive mutation. This is what drives the evolution in biology, in plants, animals, organisms. Also, so that's physical world. Metaphysically, metaphysical mutant is this on a brand new ideology like Nazism, anti-Semitism, or relativism, whatever. Okay, or Newtonian physicsism, or in philosophy, Kant, Immanuel Kant, Kantism, or Arthur Schopenhauerism, or whatever philosophy. Yeah, Hegelianism, Hegelism, whatever. Okay, there are some philosophers, like say 200 years ago. I'm sure they became professor in prestigious like Göttingen University in Germany or Cambridge University in England, or yeah, I'm sure they were the very famous philosophers and philosophy scholars and professors in those prestigious university in philosophy department, but maybe we don't recognize their names. Okay, why? Because their philosophical ideology that they created did not survive the test of time and space. Okay? But only a few survive. How many philosophers do you recognize? How many philosophers' name do you recognize? For me, like Kant, Schopenhauer, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates. We're talking about only just European, okay, Western, okay. West include Northern Africa, Middle East, Europe. That's all West. East, Asia, okay. India is from this far East Asian countries like China, Korea, Japan. India still is kind of West, okay. So, yeah, but we're talking about only like Middle Eastern, like North Africa, European, okay. Yeah, so Aristotle, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. Then you have what? Descartes, Rene Descartes. Kant, Schopenhauer, Hegel, and Berkeley were like Hume, David Hume, and what? Yeah, there are others. I'm not gonna tell all the philosophers' names that I know. Okay, I don't want to think about it. Okay, come on. But how about the number of entire all the philosophy professors in Cambridge and Göttingen University or Heidelberg University in Germany or Sorbonne University in France, Cambridge University, Oxford University, England. For 2,000 years, how many professors and scholars have been there in those prestigious institutions for 2,000 years in Europe? I would think for 2,000 years, probably about 10,000 philosophers, at least the people who thought they are European philosophers, philosophy scholars, and professors, probably a few thousand maybe, right? But out of like, let's say 10,000, okay? Maybe 100 of them kind of became household names. So it's like what? 1%. Okay? So over 2,000 years, only 1% of them remain main figures in history of Western philosophy. Okay? Only 1% of them. 99% they just got forgotten. People don't remember their names anymore. Okay? It's like everywhere. How many brand new business enterprises get created every day? Probably about 1% survive. Maybe 10% survive for first 2 years, but probably 1% survive, or 0.1% survive over a decade. Okay? They don't get merged, and there's no M&A, merger and acquisition, but they survive their names as an independent corporation or company, or restaurant, or a barber shop, or grocery, whatever, to survive like one decade, 10 years, probably 1% or 0.1% of brand new businesses last that long, okay, in their original names. Okay, evolution. Okay, so survival of the fittest, what competition, and yeah, whatever. It's like that everywhere, my friend. Entertainment industry. How many brand new movies get made in America alone every year? Perhaps every day even. I did make a movie too. Will my movie survive? Well, it kind of died. It's like a stillbirth or miscarriage. I made a movie, but from the very ghetto, poor, unknown get-go start. From its very ghetto get-go, it was shoestring budget movie, okay? Low budget, super low budget independent movie, because I did it all by myself, and I was a very poor computer programmer at the time. How much money was I making? Probably like $40,000 a year, okay? Which is not that much less than what I'm making now, because in terms of money, I'm not making very good progress, okay? I told you the very first computer programmer job in Alaska 3 years ago, I was making $30,000 a year. Okay, that was the kind of money I was making. So back then I was like, let's say I was 37. Okay, when I was 27, I was making that kind of money as the very first computer programmer. So 10 years later, when I was 27, I was making $30,000 a year as a computer programmer, and 10 years later, after all this law school graduation and all this, so okay, when I was 27, okay, this is a side, all right, we'll get back to this, okay. What were we talking about? Yeah, okay, the survival 1%, evolutionary survival 1%, okay. I don't want to forget. We need to get back to this, okay. So okay, when I was 20, I'm 40 now. When I was 13 years ago, when I was 27, by the age of 27, I graduated from a very nice public university somewhere in Midwest with GPA 3.9 out of 4. Okay, and I went to Ivy League graduate school for PhD program. I was there for 2 years, and I got out, and I wanted to become an actor, so I drove to Los Angeles. So it took me like about 2 to 3 days from eastern coast to the western coast, and I got I was burger flipper, drive-through crew in McDonald's and Subway sandwich maker. I was mopping the floor, all that stuff. And then I got a job as a computer programmer because actor they don't make money initially. Okay, you have to have side job full time. So yeah, I got a later on I got a job as a computer programmer and I was making $30,000 a year after all my fancy educations. Okay, and high grades. I was making $30,000 a year as a computer programmer. Okay, because I have this unusual background, so I wasn't quite marketable. I'm still not marketable for any jobs. Because my background is kind of like off the wall, kind of strange and weird, so they don't trust me. Okay, so I'm not never a marketable candidate for any job. So that's why my salary level is always low because I'm not a hot item in any employer's mind because they don't know what to expect. What is this guy? Is he gonna just try for a while and quit? What is he? So I don't fit into any category. So I don't follow the traditional career track. No, I want to be free. That's why I'm here in America. I want to be free. If making very little money is the price for my freedom, well, so be it. I'm willing to pay. Okay? Like, I don't go where the job is. No, I choose the state I'm gonna be living in for several years. I go to that state, then I look for a job there. Okay? That's why I never make big money. Okay? I just get by. Okay? So, when I was 27, 13 years ago, I was making $30,000 a year. 10 years later, when I was 37, which is like 3 years ago in Alaska, I was making $30,000 a year. Okay? So I just came to Alaska. I didn't know anybody, I didn't have any job lined up, but by then I was United States Army veteran. And I went to law school and I graduated law school in 2 years, not 3 years, which is typical. 99%, 99%, probably I'm the only exception in United States law schools. I graduated in 2 years. All the other students, they graduated in 3 years. I'm not sure if anybody has done that before, but I did. Okay? So, and I was honorably discharged from U.S. Army after 4 years. Yeah, I had more and more and more. And by then, I also made a movie. Okay? It didn't really take off, but still I made a movie. Yeah, so I achieved, by then, I kind of achieved quite a bit. Okay? But still I was making $30,000 a year as a computer programmer. So, yeah, I was happy because I was not in any debt. I was not relying on anybody. I had a job. I paid my bills. I had my car. It was a very old car and a small apartment, but still, I was very happy because I was living in a dream. I wanted to live in Alaska for a while because I watched all these Alaskan TV shows and I was so fascinated. Now I'm here in Alaska and I was unemployed for 3 months when I first came to Alaska. I tried to get all different kinds of jobs, but because my resume is so weird, they didn't want to hire me. Okay, so and I went to a bar, a club, and I met this guy and we started talking about other girls, and then yeah, so what do you do for a living? Well, I'm unemployed. And okay, what did you used to do? Well, I used to be a computer programmer. Okay, well, you know what? My boss needs a computer programmer. So yeah, they hired me the next day. Okay. And I'm eternally grateful. Yeah, I wasn't getting paid much because it was a small business. They cannot afford to pay me big money. Small business, okay? So yeah, they are eking out their living, honest money. So I was very happy working for them to contribute to their company. Okay, it's small company, small business. They needed a computer programmer, but they couldn't afford to pay me much because they don't make that much money. I was happy. Okay, why? Because I was living in a dream. Right? I for many years I wanted to live in Alaska, and now look at me. I have a job, and I can pay my bills. Okay, I'm not depending on government money or anybody else. I'm not begging on the street. I had a job, computer programmer job. Okay, so I was happy. Okay, but at the same time, it kind of it made me sigh. Okay, 10 years later, I'm making exactly the same money, $30,000 a year. Ah, but I left it off. Okay, because money, money cannot buy happiness. Okay, just like money cannot buy you love. Right? Beatles said that, right? Sang that. Money can't buy me love. Yay. Okay, back to this. Evolutionary, what? 1% success. Yeah. Uh, in entertainment business, okay? So, yeah, I made a movie. That's why we kind of digressed a little bit. Talking about movie, me making a movie. Yeah, but yes, it's unknown. My movie is very unknown now, but who knows? Maybe 10 years from now, 20 years from now, maybe it will become famous. Yeah, it is possible. Okay, I hope it does. It's like my baby, one of my babies. Okay, yeah, I hope it happens. It'd be nice. Sometimes that kind of thing does happen, right? Like Franz Kafka, right? Writer, was it Austrian or German? Kafka, Franz Kafka. He was very unknown when he was alive. He died young, but after he was dead, yeah, then he became very, very famous. Franz Kafka. Everybody knows Franz Kafka. Okay, in Asia, Europe, Africa, America, Latin America, yeah, they all is translated in all possible different languages, all around the world. Franz Kafka. Okay, but he was obscure. He was unknown when he was alive, and there are many writers or philosophers like that. Okay, like Spinoza. He was a Jew. Okay, but yeah, mathematical philosophy. He was unknown when he was alive. He died young too, but after he was dead, yeah, his books translated in 100 different world languages. Okay, Spinoza. Asia, Africa, Europe, America, Latin America, Oceania, like Australia. Yeah, they all have books of Spinoza, written by Spinoza. Okay, they sell those Spinoza books in the bookstores, online. They're in libraries. Yeah, Spinoza. Okay, philosopher. Yeah, so yeah, many people become famous perhaps later in their life when they're still alive, or they become famous posthumously after they are dead. Okay, yeah, it can happen to me or you. Nobody knows. Okay. Whew. So, but at the same time, what's the flip side of that? What's the counterpart of that? I give you like 10 seconds, okay? Because uh, I want to take a break. Some people become very famous, like in their lifetime, but after they are dead, they get forgotten very quickly. Some people become famous for a while, for a couple of years, and but even while they are alive, their fame go down so quickly. Okay, so the present time fame and popularity, present time like right now, it means nothing. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, this what Anderson Cooper, this Rachel Maddow. Oh, they're on top of the world right now, but 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now, probably they'll be all gone and forgotten. Okay, tattooism, gayism, piercism, legal marijuanaism, plastic surgeryism is very, very on top of the world right now. It's very popular trend. It's mainstream, majoritarian American trend, but it means nothing. Okay? 10 years from now, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, it may become as notorious as Nazism, anti Semitism, or racism. Okay? That is humanology's prediction on those evil ideologies. Okay? It will all go away, and people 100 years from now, our descendants, they will look back and, my goodness, how could our ancestors have been so stupid? They will say it. It's our prediction, humanology. For the record, we said this. Okay? 10 years from now, 100 years from now, it may come true or it may not. I don't know. It's our prediction to the best of our knowledge. Okay? We could be wrong, but it's our prediction. Okay? Because they don't have any logical or good moral foundation in any of those evil ideologies. The ideologies that humanology sees as evil. Okay. How can we prove it? Well, only time can tell. Only time will tell, okay? We don't know. We are not gods, okay? We can only speculate, imagine, okay? So, yeah, entertainment industry, okay? Let's go back to that. Entertainment industry, okay? Yeah, people make songs, musics all the time, but only like 0.01% survive. Maybe 10, maybe 1% survive to be known next year. Maybe 0.1% survive to the next decade. Songs and movies, okay? Entertainment industry. Probably 0.01%, 0.001% survive to the next century. Okay, do you see what I'm getting at? Okay, so it's evolution, okay? As time, look at Plato, look at Socrates, Jesus, Buddha, Confucius. Their name, their ideology, the ideologies they created, it survived after 2,000 years, 3,000 years. Can you believe that? It was just one person in China, Confucius, Lao Tzu, Sun Tzu, whatever. Their name, one man, their ideology, an idea that was once upon a time in one man's mind or one woman's mind, one person's mind. Somehow it survived several thousands of years, and not just that, that's time dimension, but space dimension. It spread to the world, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, Latin America, all around the world. The name Confucius or Jesus, Buddha. Household name, okay, Socrates. The ideology survived for thousands of years, and not only that, they spread all around the world. All after all this years, decades, centuries, millennia. Imagine that, okay? Your idea can be that too, okay? So, because Socrates, Jesus, Confucius, maybe you are the next Jesus. Maybe you are the next Confucius. Next Socrates. Next Muhammad Allah. Next whoever. Next Elvis. Next Vincent van Gogh. Next whoever. Next Newton. Next Einstein. Yeah, you could be that, okay? So dream big, okay? You work hard, but also I don't want you to play hard, okay? Because play hard meaning like you're a man and you want to have sex with as many girls as possible. That's not good. You'll get STD. I don't want you to get STD. I don't want you to be promiscuous, okay? Work hard, play, just a little bit, okay? Just relax, right? When you take a break, relax, okay? Do martial art at home. Drink at home. Dance at home, okay? I don't want you to get any trouble, any trouble, okay? So, yeah, study hard, work hard, but and also relax, okay? Have some rest, all right? Have friends, okay? Socialize, okay? So, but you have to dream big. You have to be ambitious. I want you to be ambitious. You know, this pastor on a horse, when he left, I think he was a kind of I'm not sure he's American or English, but he when he was leaving the town, he talked to the boys. Boys, be ambitious. Okay, boys, be ambitious. I don't know this pastor's name. Maybe Wesley, Wellesley. I don't know. Did he the guy? Was he the guy who founded the Methodist denomination? I don't know. Yeah, it's something I heard in my church when I grew up in South Korea. Okay, boys be ambitious. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's great maxim. Okay, by that pastor preacher. Uh, I'm thinking he was probably an American, founder of Methodist, like Wellesley or something. His name, Wesley Wesleyan Church. I don't know. So yeah, boys be ambitious. Yeah, Christianity they have many good stuff in there. Okay, yeah, I love churches. Okay, it's just on Sunday, yeah, I need to rest. All right, because a full time job. I'm doing this. I go to political meetings. Come on, give me a break. Okay, I cannot go to churches. I need a break. I need a rest. Okay, it's like I need to observe Sabbath physically. I should be at home. I shouldn't go anywhere outside my house. That's the original Sabbath in the Old Testament. Okay, so all right. Okay, man, it's too close. Oh, why do you have to be so close? You make me dizzy. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all we want you to say. To maybe today. I don't know. I take a break and we'll take a break. And if there's something more to say, then we'll continue. Otherwise, we'll call it a day because yeah, I need a break today. It's Monday. I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm kind of feeling tired. All right. So, but let's take a break and let's see if we wanna talk about anything. Okay. So, all right. Okay, during the break, I came up with some nice topic to discuss. Okay, let's. Can you guess what I want to talk about next? We don't need any of this crap. Okay, so we're gonna erase and we're gonna get rid of this board. Okay, so it makes it easy. It's too close. Oh, too much stuff, man. I want a blank slate, nice and clean. Started looking like a tattoo actually. Oh, no way. I hate tattoos. So, don't tattoo, okay? I don't like it. Neither should you. Do not like tattoo. Let okay. We'll talk about this topic before I forget. Well, I think I can remember. One word. Yeah, can you guess? No? Guess. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at this hand. Oh, look like a monstrous hand. Let's have some fun. Okay, so let's say okay. This. How about this? Maybe I should write it down, huh? Okay. Something small. I don't want you to see it. Okay, so what? Just one character. It will be good enough reminder for me. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what character that is. It's in alphabet. Okay, so. All right. So well, I need to get close because I got a drink, and we started a couple of episodes ago. Started this play or movie production. Totally ghetto. It's like this is a movie. Okay, we are recording, and there are two characters. Then I'm an actor playing both characters. I'm playing what the debate between President Trump and me in like next year. So imaginary, hypothetical. It's a movie, fiction. Okay, don't freak out. All right. Yeah, 'cause I'm not delusional. I'm not. Yeah, we are imagining things, but I'm not saying it's gonna happen. It'd be nice if it happens, but just for fun, okay? We're gonna write a novel, short film, short story. Okay, so President Trump say this is his impression. Okay, so oh you only have made very small achievements and yeah, I guess you're kind of nice guy and smart guy, but you are not American. You are not American. You are born in America. It doesn't mean nothing. Okay, neither of your parents are American citizens, so you should not be in this country. Okay. Well, so actually, your guardian. Maybe you have this guardian angel. Okay. Maybe your guardian angel knew. I mean, you did not know me 1 year ago, back in 2018. But probably your guardian angel knew that I was running against you, that I'm running for president in 2020. So that guardian angel tried to kick me out of this country, okay? Because your people, your policy, gave me very difficult time to renew my passport, okay? So I almost got kicked out of this country, okay? So yeah, well, it's too bad you didn't. I didn't kick you out of the country a year ago because now here you are with me having this unnecessary debate, wasting my time, wasting Americans' times, or Americans' time. So yeah, go back to your country, okay? So you are not American. You are. I'm not sure if you are from South Korea either. I think you are from North Korea. You are a North Korean spy. Alright, let me get some more water. I just switched the cup, the filled cup in my kitchen. So I have water cup everywhere, so just switch. Bait and switch, whatever. Okay, so no, so I'm not North Korean. I have no relatives in North Korea, and
Yeah, I was born in America under two Korean parents and mother and father, and I grew up in Korea until I was 18. And I came back to America like a good old salmon. Yeah, I was born in America, but as soon as I was born, yeah, I went outside America. I grew up in Pacific Ocean, and after I became an adult, I came back. Oh yeah, you are a salmon, huh? Okay, then reproduce and die. Well, that's a nice line, sir, but unfortunately, girls don't want me. I did try to get a date last weekend, but no girls wanted to date me, and let alone marry me. No, no girls want to marry me. To be honest with you, sir, Mr. President, I don't want to get married either, because I'm too lazy. Okay, I got too many stuffs going on. I have no time for living with somebody or spending time with somebody every day and have children, and I have no time for that. Well, just I want you to go back to where you're from because I don't want you here. You're annoying. You are un-American. You may be American citizenship, but I don't recognize your citizenship. And your mentality is so un-American. You smoke cigarettes and you drink alcohol. That's un-American. You are against tattoos, piercings, gay marriage, transgender surgery, marijuana, plastic surgery. So you are against freedom. You are un-American. Get out of here and go back to your shithole country, please. Well, so there are good freedom and bad freedom. Okay, I'm all about good freedom, but bad freedom is abuse of freedom, and that's not America. How America used to be, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. America used to be such a wonderful, beautiful country. Everybody was looked like a rock star or movie star. They were lean, thin, muscular, fit, healthy. Now look at you. You're a bad role model. You're obese. You never exercise. You're a workaholic. And you eat unhealthy. Americans are getting more and more obese every year. Average weight of Americans are getting heavier and heavier and heavier. That's not America 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Are you saying this obese, fat America is more American than thin, lean, healthy America 100 years ago, right here in America? Which is more American, Mr. President? Healthy America 100 years ago, or unhealthy, this sick, mental illness, all these tattoos, piercings, and gay and transgender and obese, and is that more American to you, sir? Because you are part of it. Look at you. You're obese, and look at your wife. Look at your ex-wives. You look at your daughters. Plastic surgery, this plastic breasts. You better stop right here, right now, because otherwise I'm gonna kill you right here. Hey, Secret Service! Look at this. Arrest this man and send him back to North America, or send him to prison and kill him, because I cannot stand this. How dare you insult the First Lady of the United States and my ex-wives and my daughters? I cannot let you live. I will have you killed. So I'm sorry if I made you angry, but I don't know whether the First Lady of the United States, floaters, have had plastic surgery, breast augmentation, or your two beautiful blonde daughters, whether they had breast augmentation surgery or not, or your two ex-wives, whether they had breast surgery or not. I don't know, but it looks that way. Secret Service! Kill him! Shoot him! Please! Oh, I'm gonna choke you right now! Ah! Oh, please, sir. Behave. We are on an international television show. I mean, the debate. Republican presidential primary debate. Please. You don't want to be a murderer by killing me. Come on. Everybody in the world is watching this right now. Please behave. I don't want you to go to prison. I care about you. Where is my pill? Secret Service, give me the pill. Oh, water. Water! You just tried to kill me, man. You tried to kill me by making my heart attack. Murder attempt. Attempt for murder. You tried to kill me, didn't you? Secret Service, arrest him. He tried to assassinate the President of the United States. Arrest him. Mr. President, please stop trying to either kill me or frame me with all these phony charges. Please. People are watching now, not just in America, or everywhere in the world, because this is a great entertainment here. Yeah, you can make some jokes, but please do not violate any criminal law. Okay, don't try to kill me, and do not try to violate all this civil law either, tort law. Don't try to defame me. I never tried to kill you. No, you just got angry. Well, everything I said was either a fact, they're facts. Some of your ex-wives had plastic surgery, and I think your current wife had plastic surgery too. Well, it's my theory, it's my speculation. America is a free country, and you're a celebrity, your wife is a celebrity. So yeah, we can make some constructive criticism. I never said they had plastic surgery, but it just looks that way. Did you see my wife? Like, well, sorry, she used to be a model, so yeah, she wore some bikini and swimming suits, and she used to be a model. You married a model lady, your wife, first lady. So yeah, there are these web photos. Everybody's seen it. Come on. How about my daughters? Yeah, they used to be models too. Your two daughters, they used to model. Yeah, they have some swimming suit and revealing clothing. Yeah, of course I've seen it. How about my ex-wife? Come on, one of your wife was Olympian, right? She was an athlete in Canadian Olympics. She's European, right? And then you met her in Canadian Olympics or something, and your second ex-wife was an actress, right? And yeah, they're celebrities. They have their photos everywhere in the internet. So yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, okay. To me, they look too big. Your present wife, your two ex-wives, and your two daughters, their breasts look so unnaturally big. Okay, is it okay if I say that? No, because if you say that one more time, I'm going to kill you, Mr. President. You keep violating this criminal law, so you are civil law, battery, assault. You are threatening me. That's you're violating all these laws, okay? So please behave, okay? I don't know what I'm doing here, man, but all I can say is it's either you're a spy from North Korea, or if you do become the president in 2021, you will be the Mr. Kim Jong-un of America. I give you that. Because You will be a dictator. You will be dictating how Americans should think, how Americans should feel, what Americans should like, what Americans should hate, what Americans should love, what Americans should believe. You're gonna dictate all that stuff. You will be the Mr. Kim Jong Un, the great dictator of America. You will. That's not democracy. So it will be bad for America. Well, so that's a great line. Okay, I think you're becoming better and better actor because when we first started this debate, all you did is this. That's all what startup actors do. This is all they know how to do. Okay, that's all they do. Or they can cry. Oh yeah, I can cry. I can act. I can do this, so I can act. Yeah, startup actors, right? That in the first acting class, that's all they do. Either they cry or they do this and they think they can act. You used to be that way, like in the last debate, but you are making all these gestures, and I think you are becoming a better actor. Okay, because last time you cried, right? Yeah, I saw you. You cried and you did this. Now you're controlling your emotion, and you can do more acting, and you can do more gestures, and yeah. So congratulations, you are now have become a better actor now. So probably when I become the president in 2021, so you'll be out of office, and what I recommend you to do is acting. Okay, yeah, so make some movies. You got some money, you got some connections, networking, and influence. Yeah, use it. Make some movies. Okay, I'll be watching that movie that you are starring in. Probably it's a comedy. Okay, because you're funny. I like you. I like your sense of humor. Or maybe you can become a talk show host. Okay, yeah, maybe, I think you'd be great at a great talk show host. You're funny. Yeah, so I'm giving you these ideas. Your retirement job. Be an actor. Be a talk show host. Okay, so you'll be fine. Okay, just go in peace and hand over your presidency to me. Okay, because you know in your heart that I will be leading this country better than you can. Okay, 10 trillion by 10 trillion times. All right, I'm younger, I'm smarter, I'm more energetic, and I'm fitter, I'm more fit, I'm healthier than you. So also I'm nicer than you. Okay, I'm wiser than you too, if you can believe that. All right, and I'm more knowledgeable than you are. Okay, I'm more educated than you are, and so yeah, I won't be the dictator. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make a single law. I won't even talk about those things like tattoos, piercings, gay marriage, marijuana, plastic surgery. No, what I'm gonna do is show by example, lead by example. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna even talk about those things. Why? Because I already talked about those things zillions times in this tape recording. Okay, if they want to know, Americans or people in the world want to know what I think, my political positions and my ideas and who I am, what I'm made of, yeah, they can just go to YouTube and watch these video recordings. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat myself. So what I'm gonna do when I'm the president in 2021, I'll be getting rid of crimes. Okay, I will work with investors, businesses, and other politicians, and we will get rid of crimes in this country. Okay. Yeah, That's what I'll be doing. I won't be talking about tattoos, piercings, gay marriage. No, I'll be getting rid of crimes, and I will be creating jobs. Not some manufacturing jobs. No, brand new industry. Okay, with creative ideas. Okay, that's what we will do. All right, it won't be like tariff or bring back this manufacturing job back to America. No, no. We'll be creating brand new industries. Okay, brand new agriculture. All right, brand new entertainment businesses. Okay, so we'll be making money. We're gonna get rid of crimes. We're gonna create jobs. We're gonna start educating people. We'll have brand new education system too, and everybody will be healthy because they'll be exercising with me. Okay, so Americans will be healthy. They will have jobs. They will be educated. They will be studying. They will be working. They will be exercising, singing, dancing, martial arts. Okay, Americans will be strong people. That's what I will be doing when I'm the president in 2021. Okay, so all right. It's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. So let's finish it here. Oh, madness. Okay, I wrote down name. What is madness? We'll take a break. Okay, we'll get come up with the definition of what madness is in humanology. Okay, so we'll take a break. Okay, we're back. We're back. This is gonna be fun. Okay, this is gonna be very entertaining to you. It could be embarrassing to me, but it'll be entertaining to you. So it's like, think of it as entertainment crucifixion or metaphysical entertainment crucifixion. Okay, it's that's self-deprecative jokes. You know, you're kind of making fun of yourself to make other people laugh. That's very Jesusian. Okay, you know that talk show host Conan O'Brien, he does many of that self-deprecative joke, you know. And many good comedians they do that too, like Jim Carrey, right? Fantastic comedian. Okay, yeah, he does that too. Yeah, so good comedians they know what self-deprecative joke is. It's very Jesusian. It's self-sacrifice. You're making fun of yourself to make other people laugh at you. Okay. Yeah, good comedians know how to do that. And I see myself a good comedian, okay? So I know how to do that too. Okay. Sometimes I dance like a girl. Another good comedian, who's that? Mike Myers, you know, in Austin Powers. Yeah, self-deprecative jokes. In his movie Austin Powers, yeah, he got naked, you know, and he does this dancing in front of other these fembots. Yeah, self-deprecation. Okay, he's making full of himself and to make other people laugh at him. Okay, so yeah, good entertainers they know how to do that. Okay, yeah, sometimes couple of episodes ago I danced like a girl, a young girl, you know, when I'm a grown-up man. Self-deprecation. Okay, so madness. What is madness? How would you define madness? Insanity. Okay? I'll give you like 10 seconds. How would you define it? What is madness? Oh boy. Well, has it been 10 seconds already? Maybe not. You get some other more drinks. Let's see. Yeah. This one will do rose hips and cranberries. Alright. Humanological definition of madness is this insanity. Is extreme freedom. Are you getting it? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at? Or is it worthwhile to try to understand what I'm getting at? Well, it's up to you. Take it or leave it. Now, before we talk about extreme freedom, what is opposite of freedom? What is the antonym of freedom? What is antithesis? Antithesis of freedom. What is it? What? Confinement? Okay, yeah, physically it is. Physical freedom, confinement. Okay, before we talk about metaphysical freedom and metaphysical opposite of metaphysical freedom, we'll talk about physical freedom and opposite of physical freedom, which is confinement. Like you are in a jail cell. Alright, well, you're grounded. You are in your room. What is it? You cannot go outside of these walls, square, rectangular, four-side walls. You cannot go outside of those walls, okay? Confinement, physical confinement. Yeah, that's the yeah, I turned the heater back on. Ventilated there and now it's cold. Okay, so yeah, that's the opposite of freedom. So walls. Now, I give 10 seconds. What is metaphysical freedom's opposite? Metaphysical confinement. What is it? By now, you should really know this, okay? I give you 10 seconds.
I hope you are a good student of humanology. If you are, you should know this. What is metaphysical confinement? Opposite of metaphysical freedom. Okay, what is metaphysical freedom? Then what is opposite of that? I give you 10 seconds. That's good. Okay. You had enough time, right? So let's continue. So, physical freedom is this, okay? Physical. So, yeah, okay. Opposite of freedom is confinement, right? So, if you are confined, you have less degree of freedom. You cannot go anywhere outside of your room or your jail cell. Okay? But if you are free, then you can go anywhere. You can go outside your house, your room, living room, or your front yard. Or if you are outside of jail cell, you can just travel to this state, this city, that city, whatever, Main Street, Wall Street, right? Yeah. So what's the physical, metaphysical analog of that? I give you 10 more seconds, okay? Because I want you to think. I want you to start being an independent thinker, okay? Deep thinker, okay? So, yeah, 10 more seconds so that I can drink some more. I love water. I'm drinking chaga vodka just like I'm drinking chaga tea. Tea is just not strong enough, okay? I need something strong, okay? I'm a man, grown man. Tea is not gonna do it, come on. No, I need something strong. Vodka. I love vodka. Yeah, I love Russia, okay? Russia, oh, fantastic country. Great people, great culture. Like Tchaikovsky, Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, or even a lot of mathematicians that I don't quite pronounce their names, but yeah, mathematicians, classical music composers, and vodka, and Russians are great. Anyway, uh, what was the question I just asked? Man, oh. So, let's just keep talking, okay? So, confinement, okay? Yeah, what's the analog of this this physical, you have physical confinement, physical freedom, you go anywhere. What's the metaphysical analog of that? Okay, it's this thinking, okay? So you walk with your feet, okay? You walk like your right foot forward and left hand forward, right? And then right hand forward and left foot forward, right? It's like didualism. You're plus here, right? And then minus here and minus there. And then you do the opposite. Plus here, minus there, minus there. Walking is like didualism. Okay, so it's one example of didualism. The unit of didualism, double dualism. You know, plus minus minus plus, plus minus, right? Exchange, you know, a sale of goods is another example of didualism, and yeah, that many example of didualism. This example of this didualic structure, okay, plus minus. Right. Anyway, I just want to mention before I forget, okay. So walking. Why are we talking about walking? Uh, I'm so ambitious. I'm trying to cover as many things as to brain dump. Okay, I'm trying to share with you everything I possibly know. Okay, I'm such an ambitious teacher. Okay, I want to teach you everything that I know. I try. I really do. As you can see. Okay, I don't want to miss anything. So, uh, so we have physical world and metaphysical world. Okay, and uh, we talk about freedom, right? So, in the physical world, you are going everywhere by walking. It's your feet, your legs. It's low down there. It's just moving you around. Your feet, your legs, lower part of your body. It's physical, physical, metaphysical. Okay. So, yeah, if you are free, if you're not confined, if you're not in jail cell, if you're not grounded, yeah, you can walk and go to different places. Now, metaphysical analog is our brain, okay, our thinking, our thoughts, the walks of our thoughts. How do we walk with our brain? Imagination, thinking, cerebration. It's all in your brain, okay? So, what are different places where we can walk with our brains? Ideologies. You have gayism, pro-gayism, you have pro-marijuanaism, anti-marijuanaism, all different ideologies. And we can think, we can walk with our brain to visit all those different villages, different neighborhoods of ideologies in metaphysical universe. You want to learn French? Then you go there. Walk with your brain. You want to learn mathematics? It's right here. Okay, so you travel with your brain and you start learning and speaking, listening mathematical languages. It's like different countries. It's all English, okay, but mathematicians, they have their terminologies and lingos and whatever. Yeah, if you go to car mechanics industry, like car repair industry, they have their own set of vocabulary, like carburetor or exhaustion pipe, whatever, engine, and I don't know much, motor and this oil and gasoline, and that's all I know. Windows and these wheels and brake system. Yeah, it's the entire universe. Okay, it's the whole village or whole country with its own language, but it's still English. If you go to physics, they have their own language. It's only in English, but they have their own vocabulary that you are not familiar with, even though you are an English speaker. Okay, you have this in physics, general relativity, or quantum physics, or this volume, density, this pressure, this Newtonian law of motion. It's not the kind of English, American English language that we talk on a daily basis. Physicists, yeah, they do talk about it on a daily basis. Okay. So you have America, United States, right? But you have different worlds that speak their own languages. Do you remember this recursive structure? Recursion, right? There's this world, and there are different countries, right? In American country, you have also several different industry, and each industry have its own English language, like car mechanics, carpenters, or physicists, doctors, medical doctors, or mathematicians, or yeah, they speak different English language, okay, because they have their own set of technical vocabulary, okay.
All right. So why on earth are we talking about all this? I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just doing the brain dump. Yeah, it's random, but it's okay. Why? After all, I'm not. You're not paying me. I'm doing this pro bono. I'm doing this for free. Okay, for the benefit of humanity. So if I'm like discursive and digressive, well, I'm doing this for free, okay? And I don't. Hopefully, you don't mind because after all, this is all entertainment, okay? I'm not giving you any college credit. I'm not taking your money. We are doing. I'm having fun. You are having fun. It's all good, okay? That's all. That is. It's all good, okay? I'm having fun. You are having fun. It's all entertainment, okay? So forget about everything I said or you heard. Doesn't matter. I'm drunk, you're drunk, okay, so doesn't matter. We are jokers, okay? We are all jokers. Ah, this vodka is good. So, yeah, metaphysical freedom, okay? You can go to different ideologies. Your brain is working metaphysically, okay? So, yeah, you're visiting all different knowledge industry, okay, invisible concepts, ideologies, okay. So madness is an extreme freedom. It's lack of discipline. Okay, what is opposite of freedom? We said it's confinement, right? Where there's kind of physical world, but a metaphysical world. There's metaphysical freedom and metaphysical confinement. What are they? What are some nice English words for metaphysical freedom and metaphysical confinement? What is it? We'll take a break and I want you to come up with two words. One for metaphysical freedom and one for metaphysical confinement. One English vocabulary word here and one English word for here. Okay. We'll take a break. I want you to think about it and come up with an answer and tell me, okay? Alright, we'll be back. Oh man, this cranberry vodka is it's so good because it's kind of like acidified. I love acidic stuff, kind of like sour, you know. Fantastic. You know, wine gets better as it ages, right? But so does this cranberry vodka. Mm.
Okay, because yeah, well, what was the question? Yeah, what are those two English vocabulary? Because I'm gonna, I came up with some idea. Okay, so I was gonna tell you, but before that, let's hear from you. Okay, what are some like those two words? What's your answer? Huh? What is metaphysical freedom? And in English, one word. The two words, right? Metaphysical freedom and two words, metaphysical confinement. What are those words? What are one word for this, one word for that? What is it? Tell me. Yeah, maybe you have better English because English is my second language. Okay, I had to take this English as a second language in my college. Kind of rhymes. Okay, so yeah, you maybe have better vocabulary. But if you ask me, it's indulgence, metaphysical freedom, and or rule, law, rule of law. That's metaphysical physical confinement. Okay, okay. So, uh, Arthur Schopenhauer, German philosopher in 1800s, I guess. He was kind of an admirer of Immanuel Kant and also kind of competitor of this Hegel. All three philosophers are great philosophers in my mind. Kant, Hegel, Schopenhauer, I love them all, okay? But my favorite is Schopenhauer, okay? Arthur Schopenhauer, okay? It's my favorite, right? Out of those three. Maybe Arthur Schopenhauer is my favorite of all Western philosophers. Okay, I really like him. His essays. What is it? Prolegomena and Proletagomena. I don't know. I don't know. He speaks Latin as well as German and English. He's a polyglot. I think he speaks French too. Smart man. Okay, so but he was not very popular in his younger days. He was not that famous. Just philosopher wannabe. But Hegel in his time was very famous. Okay, so he really wanted to outfox Hegel, but he was not very successful. But later on in his life, when he was in his 60s and 70s, he started to become famous. Okay, so maybe I'm kind of sympathetic to him, but I love his essays. Okay, so he's a deep thinker and great writer. Okay, he's, he speaks English, German, Latin, French, probably Italian and Spanish too. I don't know. Deep independent thinker. Okay, so I don't 100% agree with him, but I like his writing style. Very creative, very authentic and genuine. And he was single all his life. He was a celibate. Okay, so whenever there was a historical celibate, these pro-gays they come and must have been gay. No, celibacy is not gay. Celibacy is something that takes a lot of discipline, and if you are a gayist because you are undisciplined, okay, you cannot even handle courtship. That's why you go after other guys. Well, you don't have to go after other guys. It's two loser guys who's too lazy to do courtship effort. You're lonely, so you just want to get together, and you're defeatists. You're a defeatist. Okay, so there's nothing to be proud of being gay. You should be ashamed of yourself, being lazy. Oh, okay. I don't blame you. Okay, you're lazy, you're undisciplined. It's because you didn't have good parents. I'm insulting you even more, huh? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying they are bad parents. They did their best. It's that your parents also were just unfortunate. They did not have disciplining parents. They did not have the blessing of discipline
from their own parents. So, who is at fault? Not your parents, not you, not your ancestors. It's just God. He didn't bless everybody equally with this discipline, this metaphysical resource, just like gold, silver, copper. It's not everywhere in the world. It's not even distribution. Not every country has this natural resource of copper and silver and gold. No. So discipline is a metaphysical resource, precious metal. It's not everybody has this gift of discipline. Only maybe 10% of parents in the world have discipline. Okay? Not many parents can discipline their children because they themselves are not disciplined. Okay? So in biblical language, we call it the descendants of Abraham. Okay? Not everybody in the world are descendants of Abraham. All right? I'm not talking about Jews or Middle Easterns, Arabs. No. Metaphysical ancestry of Abraham, meaning you, I don't care what race, what national origin that you have, what nation you live in, but this ancestry of discipline and discipline, it get passed to the next generation. It's not gene. No, it's the habit. Let's say you and I have nothing to do with this genetic heritage, okay? Maybe you are black and I'm Asian, right? We do have common ancestor, Adam and Eve, okay? But let's say you are undisciplined and I am disciplined. We have no genetic heritage. Your parents were undisciplined, your grandparents are undisciplined. My parents were disciplined, my grandparents were disciplined. But I can teach you. I can teach you how to discipline yourself. You do nunchucks, you do martial arts, dancing, you study foreign languages, science, mathematics. You can still learn from me. So something that your parents, your grandparents, your great grandparents did not teach you. If you are willing to learn, okay, discipline. Okay, what is a discipline? Pain, suffering. Okay, you lift this weight. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, this pain and suffering. Or you learn a brand new language like French. Oh, I had to memorize this vocabulary. What is apple? Pomme. What is this potato? Pomme de terre. Apple of the ground. It's so painful to memorize these new vocabularies and grammars, and you should love pain of learning, exercising, learning new things, learning new dancing, embarrassing yourself, maybe dancing in public or even public speaking. It causes you pain because you have never done that before. I want you to do it. I don't care what race you are. I don't care who your parents are, grandparents are. Learn it from me, okay? Take that pain. Challenge yourself. Yeah, my lower back is hurting, so I better stand up now. I've been sitting all this 2 hours, and yeah, go to local political meetings. Your city, your county, your state, they probably give you some time to speak in public, okay? Yeah, public speaking, right? Just tell them what you think, what your ideas are. That's what I did, like 8 months ago. I started doing that, okay? And I still do it every now and then, okay? So, and you go to a club, you're by yourself, okay? You start dancing. Yeah, start dancing, okay? Martial art. Maybe it's not a good idea to do it in public, but You are at home alone in your apartment, okay? Yeah, you do this martial art like, yeah, I'm a snake, you know. Whoa. It's gonna feel very awkward. It's gonna cause you some kind of pain, embarrassment. Although nobody's here, but it's not easy to do. Because you have never done it before, right? Oh, you're this tiger, right? Yeah, like yeah, you know, this shoulder like up like this. Yeah, I'm a tiger, you know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So because some people say, oh, I do tattoos and piercings because it gives me this pain and I love it. This pain. This bad way of doing it because you are making yourself ugly, unpleasant, unacceptable by other people. Okay? So, you want pain? Have good pain, not bad pain like tattoos, piercings, gay anal sex, transgender surgery. Those are bad pains. Do good pains. Learn new martial art. Learn new dancing. Learn new language, new science, good knowledges. Okay, physics, mathematics. Yeah, they're painful. Do the weight training if you're a man, young, whatever man. Okay, if you're older women, yeah, weight training helps. If you're young women, yeah, do cardio. Okay, go run. Okay, but be safe. You need to. Everyone needs to know martial arts. Okay, because you need to be able to protect yourself. Sorry, I'm going everywhere again. Okay, my lower back is feeling better now. So okay, so indulgence is the metaphysical freedom and rule, law, rural law. Yeah, those are the metaphysical confinement. Okay, so there are written law and unwritten law. Written rules, unwritten rules. Okay, so if you violate, so rule is like a wall. It defines how you should behave, what you should speak, what you should talk about, and what you should not talk about. Law. You should. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not rape. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not lie. Wall. You are inside of this wall. Okay. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not rape. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not lie. It confines you. That's what a moral rule or societal law is all about. It's about restricting, diminishing, reducing your degree of freedom, okay? It's about confining you. It's a metaphysical wall. Metaphysical wall is called a rule, law, okay? But if you are indulgent person, okay, let's go back to Schopenhauer. He noticed the similarity between madness and genius, ingenuity and madness. Okay, there is some similarity, and Arthur Schopenhauer noticed that. Okay, so again, like we said, it's very interesting topic, and we hit the 2 hour mark. So I want to think about it. What are some similarities and differences between madness and genius? Okay, you already heard like Einstein was a mad scientist with crazy hair and whatnot, or some people say he went crazy before he died. It's kind of funny saying. So yeah, what is madness? What is genius? Ingenuity, creativity, and what is madness? What are some similarities and what are some differences? Or are they the same thing? Or are they something different? Madness and genius. Are they the same? Or are there some differences? What are some similarities and differences? Okay,
I want to think about it. Okay, we'll take a break. Okay. Okay, we're back. What was my question? I kind of forgot. Okay, what's your definition of madness and difference, similarity of madness and genius? Oh boy. Let's say this, okay? So there are rules, metaphysical confinement rules, written rules, unwritten rules, and there are this freedom, extreme freedom, abuse, maybe abuse of freedom, indulgence. Okay. So, um, okay, what's your answer? I want to hear from you. I don't want to talk and talk, and I want to give you some chance to talk. I'll give you like 10 seconds. Yes, tell me. Do public speaking, okay? I don't know if whether there are people around you or not, but well, stage is yours, okay? While I pour some vodka to my Alaskan blueberries. Okay. Oh boy. That's enough. So what's your answer? What are some differences and similarities between genius and madness? Between ingenuity and insanity. Kind of rhymes. I like rhyme because I sometimes write poems, okay, like love poems to my to a girl, to a lady, woman that I would love to date with. Yeah, I sometimes write poems. Okay, so yeah, ingenuity versus insanity, and madness versus genius, ingeniousness. What are they? Whew. I guess we first talk about similarity. Okay, similarity. Yeah, they break the rules. They break, especially they break unwritten rules. Both of them, genius and madman. They break the rules, unwritten rules. For example, in United States, let's be concrete, okay? Let's be concrete. Today's example, in 2018, it is not illegal to be an anti-gayist, all right? If you personally believe that gay marriage is wrong and transgender surgery is wrong, let's say there's this man who became a woman by going through transgender hormone therapy and transgender surgery. So he is now she. He sees himself, he identifies himself as a woman. But I personally disagree. I think you are still a man. But no, I'm not a man. I'm a woman. I want you to accept that I am a woman. I want to accept, believe that gender is a choice. It's not an inborn trait. But I am a scientist. I'm a biologist. So gender in Homo sapiens. Yeah, there are some other species like clownfish who can switch the gender. Yeah, there are some species like that in the nature. But Homo sapiens, we human beings, we are not one of those species. Gender is defined by chromosome level. In chromosome level, if you have X gene, sex genes, then you are female. If you have XY gene, XY chromosomes, then you are male. It's defined by the genes, the sperm and egg. Sperm can have X chromosome or Y chromosome. X always, woman, egg, an egg always have X chromosome. So your gender is defined by this sex chromosome of this single sperm from your father. Because your mother is a female, she has only XX chromosome, and by this meiosis, this cellular division in an egg to make an egg, yeah, it's with X, but in meiosis, it's not mitosis. Okay, mitosis is just carbon copy, but meiosis is like split in half. So yeah, this male sperm can have X chromosome or Y chromosome. So your gender depends on this specific sperm. Just before you're born,
does this sperm has X chromosome or Y chromosome? So there's these two competing sperm when your father and mother had sex. Okay, so your father inserted his PG-13. I'm sorry, but we have to talk about this, okay? Because we are doing science here. How does a baby born? Well, it's biology, right? PG-13. Okay, we have to talk about this. It's science. It's important. Okay, so your mother and father, yeah, they married and they got together and they went to honeymoon in Hawaii or Guam or Miami, Florida. So they had this first sex because they're kind of old school, okay? So they have been dating for a year and they never had sex. They are all old school, traditional, conservative Christians. So yeah, and but they finally got married after 1 year of courtship, okay, and dating, and maybe they have kissed, maybe they held hands, but they never had sex, okay. So after a year, they got married and they went to this honeymoon in Miami, Florida, or Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii, and they rented a hotel, nice hotel. They rented a car. Okay, because they both of them are hardworking Americans, and they are both same race. Okay, in America, and yeah, nothing wrong with that. They're both single, and they are in their late 20s, and they are college graduates or whatever. Doesn't have to be college graduates, but they both have nice jobs. They make like $70,000 a year each of them. I don't care whether they graduate college or not, but they're professionals. Okay, so they got some savings. $70,000 a year each of them. Your mother and father. Okay, and they went to honeymoon. They got some savings. They're using their savings. They got some donations from their friends and families to go to nice honeymoon and rent a hotel room for a week, rent a car, airline fares, and this first night of their honeymoon, they have this consummation. Okay, so they get naked, they had sex. So because your mother is so beautiful, your father, yeah, he's a potent man. So his male genital organ got this erection after he sees your mother naked because she's beautiful and he's a man, and so he insert his male genital organ into your mother's female genital organ, and then they do this love making. They are kissing, they are touching, they are smelling, they are hearing this all these sounds of love making, and then they kiss, and then he start to ejaculate millions of sperms into your mother's womb, and at the very forefront, the two sperms competing with each other from your father, okay? And millions of sperms are just giving this pressure. They are helping them, these two forefront sperms competing with each other. They're pushing them, okay? Because they're always swimming to get your mother's egg, okay? And your mother's egg has the sex chromosome X, okay? There's 23 chromosomes. Human cell has 46 chromosomes, okay? But an egg or a sperm has only half of that, 23, okay? And only one of that out of 23 is sex chromosome, in an egg or in a sperm, okay? So, and female sex chromosome is XX. You divide by 2, it's only X, okay? But male chromosome is X and Y, sex chromosome. So divide by 2, one is X, the other one is Y, okay? So yeah, this egg with 23 chromosomes, one of them is sex chromosome is X, okay? Sperm, 23 chromosome, one of the 23 chromosomes is sex chromosome X. The other one, the other sperm, competing sperm, 23 chromosomes, One of the 23 is sex chromosome, and it happened to be Y. Okay, Y chromosome, sex chromosome. So these two sperms are competing and swimming and being pushed by this 3 million sperms. They're competing, and if this guy is out competing the other guy, the other sperm, I guess the other girl. So it's male and female sperm, okay, competing, and male sperm wins. Okay, it has Y chromosome, and then now this sex chromosome of your mother's egg, X. Now from your father you have Y chromosome from this Y sperm, male sperm. They get together and now you're a son. Okay, so that's the definition of a gender scientifically. So you are born as a man. Okay, and I don't see you as a woman because, yeah, you went through hormone therapy. You know, you injected yourself with estrogen maybe, and you suppressed your testosterone. Not only that, you surgically removed your testicles and your penis, and you there's this rubber pipe, this artificial vagina in your crotch, and you went to this plastic surgery, and you have this implanted silicone on your chest area, and you also had the surgery of this. You got rid of this Adam's apple, and now you sound like a girl. But every single cell in your body still has XY chromosome, sex chromosome. So scientifically, it's not even religion. Scientifically, I'm a biologist. I'm atheist. I'm not a Christian, or I'm not Islam. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Confucianist, or I'm not Zoroastrianist. I'm not a Hinduist. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm just a scientist. I'm a biologist. So I just cannot say you're a woman. I don't care what you say. You have to accept my belief system. I am forcing my belief system on you. Gender is a choice. So, you have to accept I am a woman. Why? Because I chose to be a woman. It's my belief system. It's my even religion. I want you to adopt my religion. I am forcing my religion onto you. You have to believe what I believe. I thought this is America. I thought there's this freedom of religion in this country. I thought there was the First Amendment, very first amendment in American Constitution. Are you trying to deprive, steal, take away my constitutional right? Just call me a woman, okay? Just when you address me, use the pronoun she, her, herself. Otherwise, I will sue you in court and you will lose your job. You will starve to death. Death penalty. You will not have your job. You will starve to death. Death penalty. So, are you punishing me by death? Are you giving me the death penalty just because I don't want to believe in your religion? Yes. Why? Because America's brand new religion, state religion, federal religion, state religion is gayism, pro-gayism. If you deny our God, gay God, transgender God, if you commit sacrilege, blasphemy against our gay God, LGBT God, you will be punished by death. Okay, so then we are living in 2018 in America, and we are going all the way back to the dark age, the middle age, 1000 AD in Europe, where they used to kill people just because they are not Christians. Exactly. What's wrong with that? We are in power, whether you like it or not. Yeah, you're right. Nothing has changed. From the Middle Age, Dark Age, 1000 AD, 1000 years later, 2018 in America, the bedrock of democracy. We are repeating the history. Why? Because we are lazy. We never learn. That's why we repeat the bad history. Okay, why I start talking like a snake? I'm gonna stop this here, okay? So we'll take a break and we'll go back to this madness definition. We are having fun, okay? We're just doing this theatrical play, juxtaposition of two ideologies, okay? We are having fun, okay? Don't freak out, okay? No need. Just enjoy, entertain, be entertained, okay? That's what I'm here for. Okay, relax, don't freak out, just have fun, okay? Laugh. Laugh at me. We'll take a break, we'll be back. Well, we'll resume this topic of madness, okay? I'm just kidding, okay? We'll be back. Okay, before we go back to this definition of madness, humanological take on madness.
let's give some love to transgender people, okay? I've talked to them. I've met them before in bars, clubs, okay, or gas station. Yeah, we all make mistakes, okay? So it's not your fault. It's human condition, okay? Look at me, man. I was driving down. I mean, bicycling down. Maybe that morning I drank vodka and it was like drinking, bicycling. Which is stupid, okay? So maybe I was drunk when I was bicycling. Okay, drinking and biking. Okay, so yeah, it's stupid. Okay, we are stupid. We make mistakes. Okay, so I was so bored because no girls wanna date me. So on the weekend in Alaska, yeah, I guess I drank and bike. Okay, and then I had this bicycle. There was nobody else around me. Okay, just going downhill. But I was so bored. I held this bicycle, this handle with two fingers each, and hit the tree root going downhill. So lost the balance and I broke my clavicle here. So there's metal piece holding it together. Okay, and I have to live with this for the rest of my life from this stupid mistake. I would have done it differently. If I had time machine, yeah, I would go back in time just like in Back to the Future, right? Hey man, keep your hands on the handle, that full grip, because there's gonna be sticking tree root. You don't wanna fall and break your clavicle. Because trust me, man, it hurts. It will hurt. That's what would have done. What I would do if I have a time machine, but we don't have time machine. Okay, Einstein kind of proved that. Okay, because if you go reverse time, it kind of makes an imaginary number. It's square root of -1. So that's not possible. So yeah, we cannot have time machine. Okay, so yeah, we all make mistakes, okay? And some mistakes are irreversible, okay? But it's alright. We can correct that mistake, okay? I'm not gonna drink and bike or bike downhill in Alaska with two finger on each handle. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore, okay? But I admit it was a mistake that I drank and biked. That I had this going downhill in Alaskan bicycle trail with only two finger each on this handle. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna repeat my mistake because I don't wanna break the other clavicle bone, collarbone. No, fuck that. It took many nurses and many doctors to fix this, to piece this jigsaw puzzle of broken bones together. A lot of insurance money too. Okay, so no, I will not repeat that mistake. Causing pain to me and to other people. No. I repent. Okay? So yeah, we all make mistakes, stupid mistakes. Because we are all human beings. Human condition, okay? So if you have gone through this transgender surgery or whatnot, just then save money and get rid of your artificial boobs and your genitals. Well, I guess maybe it's too expensive to get to what, transplant male genitals to your body. Maybe it's too expensive, okay? Because you need to have organ donor and it has to match your DNA. It should prevent this antibody reaction. Maybe it's too much, okay? Just stop pretending you are some other gender. Okay, just accept who you are born with, your own gender, original gender. Okay, that's what I'm asking you. Then everything is just fine. Look at me, man. I'm a single guy. I don't get any girlfriend. I don't get any date. I don't get any sex. Because if you maintain that transgender thing, I mean, guys will not want you because you're not a real woman.
Girls will not want you because you are not a real man. You don't look like you are a real man. You don't look like a man. You don't have penis. You have breasts. You sound like a girl. So girls will not want you. Then what? Maybe lesbians will, yeah, maybe lesbians will want you. Okay. Maybe some gay guy will want you. Okay? And then go ahead, okay? But most of the time you'll be lonely. Okay? Because just like me, you're a freak. I am a freak. Do you think you are a freak? Well, I'm a bigger freak. I'm freakier freak than you are. No girls want me. Okay. I'm there with you. I'm lonely. Look at me. Where is everybody? There is nobody. There is nobody. I'm a freak. I'm the freakiest fucking thing in the universe of the human history. Or in the history of the universe, I'm the freakiest thing. If you are transgender, at least President Obama loves you. At least you got the ex-president's support. Not just that, half of the nation, half of American population is right behind you if you are transgender. Why? Because they are liberal. They are Democrats. They are half of Americans are with you if you are transgender. Me? Nobody. Not just in America. I'm alone. I talk shit about everything. I talk shit about Islam, well, contemporary Islam, because I believe hijabs and burqas are bad traditions. Asia. I say, have I ever talked shit about Korea, China, and Japan? Well, I guess I should start doing that now, huh? Just to be fair, because I talked shit about Americans, Middle Easterns. Maybe I should talk some shit about Asia and also Africa, huh? I already talked shit about Africans because piercing is a bad tradition. America, yeah, obesity is a bad tradition. Europe, yeah, you guys are too liberal nowadays. Too lenient, too weak. Middle Easterns, yeah, burqas and hijabs, they're bad. Okay, what kind of shit can I talk about Asians? What are Asians doing wrong? Maybe they are too oppressive and maybe they are too little freedom. Yeah, you don't have tattoos, piercings, gay marriage, all this abuse of freedom. That's good, but at the same time, you don't have good freedom, like creativity. All you Asians do is imitate. But you're imitating only the good stuff, like technology, Western technology, mathematics, science. So yeah, you're doing fine, okay? So, at least, well, in the end, I'm an Asian, so I guess maybe I'm biased, okay? But yeah, Asians, yeah, you should encourage more good freedom, creativity, okay? And stop just imitating, okay? So, okay. Yeah, I'm the biggest freak. I'm the loneliest guy. Okay? I'm telling you this because I'm here for you, transgender people. Whoever you are, you're covered with tattoos, covered with piercings, you're transgender, you're obese. Well, I'm here for you. I'm your friend. Don't ever take me as your enemy. No, I'm not. Your enemy is those evil ideologies who deceived you, the Satan who lied to you. I'm here to save you. Let me be your Jesus, okay? And you be my Jesus by voting for me in 2020 November. Then you will save me. We will save each other, okay? We only have 15 minutes left, okay? You save me, I save you. We will be mutual Jesuses. Okay, you and me. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to this discussion of madness and genius. Okay, so similarity of madness and genius is this: we are kind of indulgent, we are lazy, so we break rules. Okay, so a madman, he talk by himself, to talk to himself. There are some other people, right? He's just talking to himself. So you see, is he talking to this Bluetooth? Is he talking to this headphone, cell phone thing, this Bluetooth thing? Because he's talking to himself. So you look at his ear, the other ear. No, he's not wearing any Bluetooth. Then who the hell is he talking to? He's talking to himself. Okay, then he's crazy. Okay. Why? 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 How about me? Am I talking to myself? Yeah, kind of. But I'm talking to this camera. Is it more acceptable to you that if I do this, talking without any human being around, let's say this camera is off. I don't have any laptop. And I'm still talking and there's still no human being. Is it less acceptable to you? Would you feel like thinking I'm more crazy than now? Just because right now I'm talking to a camera, to an imaginary audience? Yeah, so why? Because there's this rule, norm, mainstream, majoritarian view, where there's this rule, unwritten rule. It's not a law, it's not in Bible, but there's unwritten rule. If there's a camera and you are talking to the camera, this microphone and this camera lens, yeah, it's okay that you talk. Or if there is some other people who is listening, who is paying attention to you, yeah, you can talk. But if there is no camera, if there is no other people, and you are talking, then it's not allowed. If you violate this rule, thou shalt not talk when there is no camera recording or when there is no people listening to you. Thou shalt not talk when there is no camera or when there is no people listening to you. Thou shalt not talk. It's an unwritten rule. If you violate this rule, we shall punish you by declaring that you are a madman. You are an insane man. You are a crazy man. Okay? So that's the unwritten rule of sanity, mental health. Okay? It's a rule. It's not written anywhere, but it's an unwritten rule. Okay? That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is this. Okay? So, I'm not saying you should start talking to yourself. Don't. Because that's a waste of time. You can think, but you don't want to be seen as crazy person. Okay? So, thinking is energetically more efficient than talking. Okay? So, don't talk when you are not in front of camera or when you are not when nobody's listening to you, because I don't want people to start thinking you are crazy. Okay, so don't do it. Okay, so and it's a waste of time for you. Okay, waste of your energy. So yeah, don't talk to yourself unless you are in front of camera or somebody else is listening to you. Okay, so okay, another way to look at it is this: genius and madness. Okay, madness is like you break all the rule. Okay, so some crazy people, I mean people who are deemed crazy, they're not crazy. They're just lazy. Okay, extremely lazy. It's a sliding scale. This spectrum. Okay, they don't want to obey any rules in the world. So some crazy people or extremely lazy people, they are criminals. Okay, they even violate the criminal laws. They kill people, they rape people, they steal people from people. So yeah, because they don't care. They are too lazy to abide by these rules. They disobey the rules. They break the rules because they don't want to be confined. They want to be free. Criminality, madness is nothing but extreme freedom. Okay? We have 10 minutes left, so it's enough time. So let's bring back this whiteboard because it will help to illustrate what is criminality and what is madness and what is freedom and what are some interrelationship between those things. Okay, we are doing some ethics, morality, philosophy here. Okay, so sliding scale of freedom. Okay, there's this. Okay, extreme freedom, and there's this criminality. The worst, the most extreme, the 100% pure freedom is criminality. You are free to do anything. You are free to kill, you are free to rape, you are free to steal. Extreme freedom is criminality. Okay? Now, less than that, there is, let's say, this negative infinity freedom. Okay, you are free to do anything. You are free to kill people, you are free to steal, you are free to rape, anything. Criminality. Okay, less than that is insanity. Okay, insanity. You are not committing any crimes. Okay, you walk down the street and you are not recording yourself, you are not in Bluetooth, and you're not talking to anybody, nobody's listening to you, but you start talking. Hey, you know what? You're going you are in a shopping mall. Okay, you're not in a Bluetooth, you're not on a cell phone, and you have nobody around you. You have no friend, you have no girlfriend, you're not talking to anybody, but you just say, you know what? Today you're walking down in a shopping mall. Okay, so people are walking beside you and shopping, and you start talking. You know what? Today, I think today, I think 2 years from now, I will vote for President Trump, and I think he will be better than this Alaskan Asian aging ass. And what do you think, guys, gals? You're walking down the shopping mall and you're saying this, and people are looking at you. He's crazy. Okay, so yeah, okay. Again, this is a political campaign. This is presidential campaign advertisement. Okay, so the only thing that I'm doing. Okay, so instead of the you are you kind of freedom, but freedom negative 100 maybe. Okay. Okay. You are not violating any criminal law, but you are not even violating moral law, moral rule, ethical rule. You are not violating that. But you are violating unwritten rule that thou shalt not speak when there is no camera, when there's no speakerphone, when there's no Bluetooth, when there's nobody listening to you, thou shalt not speak. Okay, you are violating this unwritten rule. Okay, let's say etiquette. Okay, rule of etiquettes. Okay. Yeah, sometimes people think out loud, okay, but it's not polite to do so because it kind of looks weird, and you're making noise. Okay, so it's etiquette, politeness, courtesy. You're violating that. Okay. Oh, I'm just thinking out loud. Hey, stop making noise because I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to focus. You wanna speak to yourself? You wanna think out loud? Go to bathroom or something. So I don't wanna hear that all that noise of your thoughts. I'm trying to work here. Etiquette, courtesy, right? So it's kind of moral rule, ethical rule. Okay, etiquette, ethical, ethics, etiquette. It has probably has same root. Ethics, etiquette. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of have same sequence of this combination, permutation of these vowels, and there's a vowel and there is a consonants. Okay, it's because miracle, magical, medical, they have same root. Miracle, magic, call, medical, you share the same root. But if you have took any, we're only 5 minutes. If you have taken any linguistics course or foreign language course, you have this palatal alveolar sound where your tongue touches kind of the second end, the penultimate end of your palate, the roof, the ceiling of your mouth, just behind your upper frontal teeth. Okay, d, j, s, so r. Yeah, there were similar situated consonant. So miracle, magical, medical. Yeah, d, j, r. Yeah, they're alveolar kind of sound. Okay, d, g, r. Okay, yeah. So miracle, magical, medical. Anyway, it's okay. So insanity, right, is right here. Criminality all the way down here. Too much freedom, abuse of freedom. Okay. Insanity, yeah, it's not as bad. You're not killing anybody. You're not hurting anybody else, but you're hurting yourself. Okay. Criminality, you're hurting other people. Okay, you're hurting other people. That's criminality. Too much freedom, extreme freedom. Insanity or indulgence, or immorality. You're not hurting other people, but you're hurting yourself. You're still abusing your freedom. Okay. So freedom, and there's this, the opposite side of this rule. Okay. We are only we are running out of time, man. Too much rule. You know what? Actually, this is something very negative, and too much rule is something very negative too. Because we have this straight coordinate, one dimensional, but it doesn't have to be that way. It can be circular coordinate. Okay. Okay. You have negative here. You have too much freedom, or too much rule, and they are both negative infinity. Okay. They are both bad. If you follow too much rules, you become a robot. Okay, we are bending this, transforming this one-dimensional coordinate, and we're bending it, and we are putting these two either end together, making it into a circle. Okay. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so in the middle, you have this creativity. Okay, where yeah, you follow rules. Okay, so this is the best positive infinity. Best of both worlds. Okay, so because you abide by the rules. Look at me. I'm talking to a camera, so I'm not violating any etiquette or ethics. I'm not talking to myself when there are people around. No, I don't want to cause any noise and let kind of let people think I'm crazy. No, I'm abiding by this etiquette rule. But and also, I'm not violating any criminal law. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not hurting myself. But at the same time, I'm a free thinker. Free thinker. Okay, so I enjoy my freedom. I exercise my freedom of thought, but I'm in control of myself. Okay, that's the big difference between genius and madness. Madness uncontrolled. You just do whatever, right? Genius. Yeah, you speak freely, think freely, but you are in control. Okay, that's the difference. Thank you. Bye.